Hey guys, what's going on? It's Uncle Tony 99. It's Tony. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the Monday vlog. Today is going to be a little bit different. Today is actually Sunday, not Monday. No! Figure I'd do something different for the Monday vlog this week. Monday is primarily going to be taken up by me fixing up my bike for the spring. I don't just do tech stuff. I don't just do cases and phones and stuff. I'm a bike dude too. I like bikes. So I was a bike guy long before I was into phones and stuff like that. I've been into bikes pretty much seriously since I was about 18, 19 years old. Almost 20 years. In the last 15 years, I've probably owned 10, 11 bikes. Every spring, I take my winter bike and I clean it up, get it ready for spring, get it ready to go again for another year. And I figured that's what we do the vlog on this week. Me taking care of Betty and getting her all cleaned up, getting her ready for another year. So here we go. Here's Betty Boop. This is Betty Boop. That's my bike. Her name's Betty Boop. And as you can see, she is horribly filthy. Look at her. Just disgusting. Look at the chain. That's the second chain I've been through this winter too. It is horrendously disgusting. So we got a new chain, and the rear brake is seized. The bolts that adjust the pads right inside here are seized, so I cannot adjust it. So Betty's getting an upgrade this spring. She's getting full hydraulic discs. We're going to do that later too. First, step one is clean up. So what you're going to do for clean up is first I'm going to remove the chain and the brakes, because we're replacing the brakes, so we don't need them. So first off, we remove the chain and the brakes, and then we'll get to cleaning. Alright, so we got the brakes off, and the cables and housings, and the chain's gone, the fender's gone, and all that sort of thing. We don't need the cables and housings. We're not going to need these brake levers either, because these are going to be replaced, like I said, with full hydraulic discs, which we'll get to later, tomorrow. For now, we got her stripped down enough to clean. She's pretty bare bones now, pretty unrideable right now. No brakes, no chain. So, you know. Next step you're going to do is you're going to take your wheels off, so you can clean those separately from the rest of the bike. What I like to do is just keep a box handy. That's generally what I do, is I'll keep a box handy to throw everything into. And then, you know, speeds things up. And then later on, I can just organize the box, throw everything out, so on and so forth later. So there's one wheel off. I used to be a mechanic in a shop, guys. Before I became a cook, I was a mechanic in a bike shop, so I am fully confident I know exactly what I'm doing. And there we go. We got it pretty much stripped down to almost nothing. So we're going to go ahead and soap her all up and get her all clean. Alright, so just take your garden hose, give it a nice hose down, give it a nice soak down. What you want to do is try and loosen the sand and dirt and all that kind of stuff that's on it. If you just go ahead and start scrubbing on it right away, what's going to happen is you're going to scratch your paint from the corrosiveness of the dirt and everything. It's abrasive, right? Dirt is abrasive. So basically you're just going to want to try and loosen that stuff up first. And then you're just going to go take some nice soapy water and soak it down. You do not want to use pressure when you're doing this. Don't use the pressure attachment. Don't be like, because what you're going to do is you're going to get water and force the dirt that's on it into your bearings, in your bottom bracket, in your headset, as well as your wheels. You don't want to do that. You don't want to force all the dirt and grit inside the bearings. So you're just going to give it a nice rinse off, like so. And then you're going to take your soap, and what I have here is a mix of dish soap and citrus degreaser. You don't want to use a hardcore automotive degreaser or anything, because that stuff is corrosive. Again, it's going to get inside your bearings, as well as eat away at the rubber seals and that sort of thing. What you want to do is use a citrus-based degreaser. I have some stuff I hear that I stole from the restaurant. Don't tell them. But, you know, any citrus-based degreaser will work just fine. You can pick it up in a bike shop, or, you know, if you want to go shopping at Walmart or something, Simple Green works quite well. You know, whatever you can happen to find, it's citrus-based. Try and keep it citrus-based. Alright, cool beans, guys. There we go. We got it all soaked up. And she's all rinsed off. And as you can see, she is actually black, not brown like it was before. Cool beans. There you go. She's all cleaned up now. She just needs to dry. Okay, cool beans, guys. Betty's all clean. She's ready to air dry. Get the wheels all clean. As you can see, they're actually black, not brown like they were before. The tires will be replaced tomorrow with my nice ones. My spring and summer and fall tires, they're slicks, Michelin's. They're super nice. We'll show you those tomorrow. And in the stand now, we have Genevieve. This is Genevieve. She is Tone's road bike. This is Tone's nice bike. Betty's nice, but Betty's like a $700-800 bike. Something like that. You know, $800-900 Betty's worth. Genevieve costs a couple grand. Genevieve's not cheap. She's not a cheap date. She's worth a couple grand. She just needs a new chain. Here we have a new chain. So Genevieve's gonna get a new chain, and that's about all she needs. Some air in the tires and a new chain, and she'll be good to go. She's been inside all winter hiding from the snow. So that's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. What's going on? It's Monday. How you guys doing? We're all set here. We got Betty's all dry. Ready to clean her up. I'll polish it, and then I'll pull the crank set off and clean up that chain ring that's still horribly filthy, and give it a nice polish, re-grease the headset. Got my tires there ready to go on. How's it going? There's now a spider web running from my bike stand to the shed. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Probably not. The camera's probably not going to pick it up. There you go. You can see that glittery little thing right there. Camera's kind of picking it up. This spider's been a busy little bee building a web over here to the bike stand while I'm working on my bike. But here you go. She's all nice and cleaned up, polished, shiny. Crankset is nice and clean. There you go. It's all cleaned up, ready to go. Headset's good. Got one tire changed. Need to get the other one done. The other one's right over here. These are my Michelins that I was telling you guys about yesterday. Michelin. These things are the Michelin Jet S. They used to be called. They now call them XC Hard Terrain. But they are the Michelin Jet S from a couple years ago. They now call them XC Hard Terrain. I don't know why. They just changed the name. It's the same tire. Kevlar bead folding. As you can see, they fold up into nothing, essentially. As you can see, you can literally fold them up. They're not a hard wire bead, they're a Kevlar aramid fiber bead. They are about $55 a piece. $55, $60 a piece. Very, very nice tires. Almost buy a car tire for that much, really. But anyway, we got the brakes here. We got everything, we're good to go. I'm gonna swap that other tire out, and then we'll get ready to change the disc rotors. We gotta wash our hands before that though, so I'll be back right after that. We're taking a break. I just finished changing the tires, and I'm gonna change my rear cog, my single speed. I run a 17 in the winter. I like to run a 16 in the summer. A little bit bigger gear, especially with the slick tires. Can go a little faster. The Pure Leader dude just showed up with a package. I have no idea what's in here. So let's go ahead and unbox it, shall we? We got the SOG Trident official unboxing knife. And let's pop this bad boy open and see what's in here. I don't actually have a clue. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with one hand, to be perfectly honest with you guys. Hang on. Alright, cool beans. We sliced it open. What is in here? Another China Express envelope. Nothing else in there. What do we got in here? This one's all taped shut. Well, it's pretty well packaged, guys. Don't you love it when you get packages and you have no clue what it is? Oh, headphones. Oh, nice. These are those headphones from Head Direct. I got in touch with a fellow YouTuber, actually. Put me in touch with a company called Head Direct. I reached out to them, and Fang his name is, over at Head Direct, agreed to send me out a set of headphones. So here we go, guys. These are the RE0s or something like that, I think he was sending. Does it say on the package anywhere? No, doesn't say on the package anywhere. It's all Chinese. Please visit hi-fi-man.us. Hi-Fi Man. Doesn't say what the model is. RE0, there you go. RE0. RE0 headphones. So, right on, cool beans. Back to the bike, and look for a review coming up on those soon, alright? Let's get back into the bike thing here now. And I'll get my cog changed, then we'll get ready to set those brakes up, alright? Okay, cool beans, guys. Here we go. We got our disc brake in the box, nice and new. Inside we have our hydraulic disc brake, with the lever and the master cylinder, caliper, all that stuff. All pre-bled, ready to go. I don't have to bleed them or anything. They're all ready to go. Book that we don't need because I know what I'm doing. Rotor, bolts. First thing we're going to do is take this rotor off, put this rotor on with the new bolts, do the same thing for front and back, and we're good. Okay, cool beans, guys. Here we go. New disc rotors all mounted up on the wheels. New rotors all mounted up on the wheels, looking very nice, very shiny, very cool beans. Alright, so next job before we can mount the new brakes is take off the grips, remove the old brake levers, and put the grips back on. Alright, cool beans. There we go. We got the rotors, or the levers, provisionally mounted. We got the grips off, the old levers off, new levers on. They're provisionally mounted, temporarily, whilst we run the lines and mount the calipers. Alright, cool. Alright guys, there we go. She's all finished. Drivetrain's all on, all nice and clean. Brakes are on. Nice hydraulic discs. They feel good too. They feel nice. She's all set, all good to go, all cleaned up. And that's going to do it for this week's vlog, guys. So that's it. Vlogging the bike cleanup, and that's pretty much going to do her. So that's it for me. I'll see you guys next week. Rock on.